When Emma boarded that flight to Brazil with her friends, I kissed her at the airport with the same certainty I had always carried in our marriage. She had a sparkle in her eyes, excited about the trip, about beaches, samba nights, and seeing a country she'd always dreamed of. "It's just 10 days, she'd said, squeezing my hand. "Then I'll be back, and we'll plan our summer getaway." But when she returned, it wasn't my Emma who walked through those airport gates. She smiled, hugged me, even kissed me, but something about her was off. Her touch wasn't the same. Her hug felt distant, like she was forcing herself through the motions. At first, I chalked it up to jet lag. But that night, when I reached for her, she turned away, claiming exhaustion. Fair enough, I thought. After all, long flights are draining. The next day, though, was the same. And the day after. Weeks passed and I noticed how she avoided me, not just physically, but emotionally. Our dinners turned quiet. She buried herself in her phone, laughing at messages she never explained, or scrolling through pictures she wouldn't share. When I asked, she'd brush me off with, "Just catching up with the girls." But I knew. Something was wrong. I started keeping count. Day 1 since Brazil, no intimacy. Day 7, she left the room when I tried to cuddle. Day 15, she snapped at me for asking if everything was okay. Day 20, she started staying late at work, though her job had never required overtime before. By day 25, I barely recognized my wife. Her laughter was rare. Her warmth was gone. And her eyes, those once bright hazel eyes, avoided mine like they were hiding a truth too heavy to reveal. I tried everything. Flowers, surprise dinners, gentle questions. But she treated my attempts like intrusions. "Stop hovering," she snapped once, her tone sharp enough to slice through me. The night that finally broke me came on the 30th day since her return. I had cooked her favorite pasta, lit candles, even played her favorite old jazz playlist. She sat across from me, quiet, twirling her fork, pushing food around her plate. "Emma," I said softly, "I feel like you're not here anymore. Like I lost you somewhere in Brazil. Just talk to me. Tell me what's going on. Please." She froze, her fork clinking against the plate. Then, slowly, she lifted her eyes to mine, and I'll never forget the coldness in them. "You did lose me in Brazil," she said flatly. My chest tightened. "What do you mean?" She sighed, leaning back. "I met someone there. It wasn't supposed to happen. But it did. And I realized something. I don't want this anymore. I don't want us." Her words hit me harder than any punch could. The room blurred, my heartbeat pounding in my ears. I tried to speak, but my voice cracked. So 30 days of silence, distance, lies, just to say this? Emma looked away, guilt flickering in her expression. "I didn't know how to tell you. I thought maybe it was just a vacation fling. But the truth is, I feel alive with him in a way I haven't in years. And when I came back, everything here just felt suffocating." Suffocating. That word cut deeper than the confession itself. All those nights I lay awake, wondering why she wouldn't touch me, why she turned her back to me. It wasn't jet lag. It wasn't stress. It was because she was already gone. I stared at her across the candlelit table, the food untouched, the music playing softly in the background. A cruel soundtrack to the death of a marriage. Finally, I asked, "Why didn't you just stay there then? Why come back at all?" Her answer was simple, almost heartless. "Because I wanted to be sure. And now I am." That was it. No apology, no tears, just certainty in her betrayal. I stood up slowly, pushing my chair back. My hands trembled, but my voice was steady. "Then this is the last dinner we'll ever have together. Enjoy your certainty, Emma. You've killed everything we built." I left her sitting there, the candles flickering between us, the silence heavier than any scream. That night, I packed my bags. By morning, I was gone. It's been months since that night, but her words still echo in my head. "You did lose me in Brazil." Funny thing is, she was right. I lost her there, not because she met someone new, but because she chose to let go of everything we were. She chose to bury our vows in the sand of some foreign shore. And I chose not to fight for someone who no longer wanted me. Sometimes, the cruelest truths don't come with shouting matches or slammed doors. Sometimes, they arrive in a whisper across candlelight, 30 days too late. from the lips of someone who once swore they'd never leave. And that's how my marriage ended. Not with a fight, not with closure, but with the quiet certainty that the woman who returned from Brazil was no longer my wife.